Well, shoot dang, man, get down there and get your Sunday best on and go to the town hall for a nice night of fun with your lady friend on the Cowboy Rowdy Podcast.
Wait, Governor,
Know that I'm coming correct.
let me talk to you guys about something that you can do both drunk and high that is extremely pleasant.
I think our podcast needs a budget for guns.
Cowboy Rowdy. Well, shoot dang. Crack a cold one, baby. What is it with this fucking podcast?
Hey, it's your host, KMBC Barry. Thanks for joining us. Special present as always, resident comedian Anthony Barrera, also filmmaker.
What's up? Yeah, that's how you say that. What's up? It's your boy Anthony. We're back. You know what I'm saying? Good to have Cameron back from Texas.
I'm loving the consistent Anthony energy that we've been getting for these last 5 or 6 episodes. It feels sharper.
4 or 5 hour of sleeps, Anthony.
Prime time.
Yeah, actually, I feel like just like people in boot camp, I feel like you thrive under less sleep. I feel like it's good. And also, I feel like your job is close to boot camp, so that's another thing.
I'm too sleepy to be like, you know what I'm saying, man? It's your boy on Baphomet, you know what I'm saying?
You want to come in with that peak volume that we have to cut down later, but yeah, you can. It's also joining us, and also, I shouldn't say joining us, also usually here, and was here last week without me because he's actually a good member of the team. Michael Booth, show producer and Monterey Bay comic.
How's it going? What's sorted?
Man, I suck at titles today. I'm so sorry. I'm messing everybody's up.
It's
Let me not
okay.
mess this last one up because this one's special. Okay. This man is a studio engineer, and he is a once and former intern to Joseph Goebbels. This is Sebastian McKinney.
I don't want to.
No, you're not responsible for anything because you didn't get paid.
It's fine if you're not getting paid.
I'm so glad to be back. It's awesome to be back talking with y'all. This is like one of my favorite things about a Saturday, waking up and knowing that we're all going to make fun of Seb for a couple seconds. And most of the time, he doesn't even buy a gun, which is great. But I missed y'all, though. I'm glad to be back. Freaking Texas was a hell of fun. I tell you what, though. They weren't kidding about everything being bigger in Texas. It is crazy. Okay. It is crazy. I could barely make it on the steps off the airplane. It was bad. I got all excited. The first thing I did, I went into the bathroom and tried to measure my penis, and the fucking tape measure.
All the inch markers are a little bit too close together too.
Yeah. The women like it though. Apparently, a fucking big clit is hard to find. Not. So there's my 60 seconds of material I got from being in Texas.
Shitting on Texas right quick.
How was it though? Like, you know,
was fun, dude.
Everyone.
It was-
I feel like people act like Texas is like the total opposite of California, which is where we are. Is it?
It
Or-
is. It is.
Okay.
First off, everybody has a house. I met 3 children over the age of, like, between the ages of 8 and 12. All of them owned houses. Not even
Oh, wow.
care. Like, just,
Wow.
the houses are huge. Me and April are looking for, like, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath for the same price as, like, an 8-bedroom, 6-pool house. It's not fair. It's not even close to fair. The houses are huge. Everything's huge. Gas is $1.70 for premium. Well, why not shoot my face off? Everything's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude.
You get off the
What do we
plane
get
in
for-
Hawaii, they give you a lei, and you get off the plane in Texas, they give you an AR-15. Everything's amazing. You can just carry guns around. Everybody's got bang, bang, bang. Everybody's just having guns around, just guns everywhere. It was super fun. Everybody's super nice because everybody's got guns everywhere. Like, you can't be mean. Like, everybody's got guns. It's very cool.
You
it's
have
just
to
so
be
hot.
nice.
See, it sounds fucking
You have to shoot the
awesome,
mosquitoes. Like,
but
you need
that
guns for
heat,
mosquitoes, though.
That triple-digit heat, you know? It's just too
Heat,
much.
no good. There are like 2 months out of the year I can live in Texas, and the rest of the time I am like running from Texas at full speed. It's so hot. The mosquitoes were so big. The one night I went outside, I was eaten alive. It was insane, dude. The mosquitoes were so bad. Like, I got Zika and COVID at the same time. Not good.
You gotta box that
remember
motherfucker.
Zika?
You put your dukes up.
Remember Zika? That's crazy.
What? I think I owe alimony to one of those mosquitoes, dude. It's bad. They
Oh,
got a lot
shit.
for me. Yeah. It was a bad time. So aside from that shit, it was amazing.
Texas sounds dangerous.
Oh, I gotta say one thing though. This is heartbreaking to me because this is like a legacy that goes even longer than this podcast. For the last 5 years, I have been traveling with a hidden knife. I've always had it
Oh,
with me
no.
everywhere I go.
Did it finally come
Everywhere
to
I
an
go.
end?
Dude, I took this thing to Malaysia. I took this thing to Indonesia. I took this thing to the Philippines. I took this thing to Taiwan. I took this thing all over the motherfucking place. I took this thing to Mexico. I took this thing to Hawaii. I took it interstate, out of state. I took it everywhere. I tried one time to go to Texas. They were like, hold up, motherfucker. And they stopped me immediately. Dude grabbed my wallet. He just ripped my wallet in half. He didn't even like try to look for if there's an easy way to get to it. He didn't even give two fucks. He's like, and he just ripped it apart. He's like, you can't have this. I was like, holy shit. I'm doing a fake accent. He was Asian. He didn't sound anything like a Texas guy.
Oh, wow.
It was sucky. The TSA got it immediately. So my knife is gone. I
Dang.
couldn't hide it well enough. And so I feel like a sham going into this
Can't go to
first
Texas with the
bit
little
we're going to
knife.
talk about.
You know, the way you said
Uh,
that, it made me think the dude had like a blonde handlebar mustache as he was ripping your shit apart.
It's Hulk Hogan. Can I have this, brother?
Big old cowboy hat on.
It's just Hulk Hogan.
This guy,
just ripping
you know what he
your
did? He
wallet.
did it with his fingers, and he was holding a boba in the other hand. It was not the way I described it, okay? At all. But I'm ashamed of myself, because I used to call myself a good smuggler, and for years I was. And then, I got shut down Lone Star State. Bang, bang, bang. Although, yeah, they let me keep my gun, which is weird. So,
Well, I mean,
I gotta ask you guys.
I think they give you one if you don't have one, right?
Oh, when you
dude,
get on
yeah.
the plane?
Like,
It's like, all right,
If
like
you-
here's like a Glock 26 or whatever. Here
Yeah,
you
what-
go.
what
I
would
bought
you like
I bought a
today?
scratcher at a 7-Eleven. The guy's like, "You need something to scratch with?" And he handed me like a 9mm. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
A lot of guns. A lot of guns. Texas rules, by the way. Yeah. Texas rules. Okay, here's a scary thing. My friend. Okay, this is very terrifying. But we got to get into this first thing. But this is terrifying. You have to hear about it. It's the coolest thing ever, though. He has this small pistol, and I forget exactly what it is. I think it's like a 6 Sauer or something or other. And he's got no magazine in it, and it has no hammer on it. So there's no hammer to strike. And instead of a bullet, he has this thing that looks like a bullet, but on the back is this little like semiconductor contactor thing of sorts, and on the front is a little laser diode. And so instead of it striking a primer and shooting a bullet out like it normally would, it hits this little contact and tells the laser to turn on for a split second. And so you aim the gun and you go and shoot. A real gun turns into like a laser pointer to show you how accurate your shot is.
Oh, I've seen this thing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's super
I,
cool.
Yeah.
I get
So-
YouTube ads for this thing all the time.
It seems like the coolest thing ever until you are going like this with a real gun in your house and going like this.
Right, like that's a difficult.
How many fucking times did I check to make sure this is a
Oh,
laser and not blow a
yeah.
hole in my wife's gun right now? Because
Yeah.
I want to
That's
make
a
sure.
real-
Just one more time.
Ooh.
That's a
So-
game. Is it a
It's
laser
so
or not?
nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's so nerve-wracking. Every time I go to pull the trigger, I'm like, did I really check? Did I remember? Like,
Am
how
I
many times do you actually
sure?
remember flushing the toilet? You just assume you flush the toilet because you're a decent human being. Be like, do I
Oh my
actually remember the
God.
specific flush?
That's real.
So that feeling every time you pull the trigger, except with way higher stakes, and it's just terrible. But it's also cool because you can practice shooting a gun in your house. And I was just sitting there doing like target range practice in the living room, and it was
Going
crazy.
through all the
but-
tactical covers you had in the living room.
Dude, my friend had just got back from Muay Thai, from Thailand, and done like Muay Thai classes while he was there at Tiger Muay Thai, like one of the most world-renowned ones. And so he was showing me stuff there. And I was like his wave master in the sunroom, and it was dope. Like it was like just practicing shooting and like practicing Muay Thai and stuff like that. It was freaking crazy. Texas rules, dude. Texas rules, man.
Sunrooms in Texas.
Yeah, and then he invited me to ride on the back of his motorcycle, and I was like, "Hold on, what the fuck? What the fuck?" It's like, we're in Texas, bro. I can't
Out
ride
on
bitch in
motorcycles,
Texas.
waving
Are you
guns in the
kidding me?
air and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. Do you want to put my finger in your pocket next? I'm not gonna ride in the back of your motorcycle. Anyways, let's get into hiding.
I just hold on to your belt loops.
I've done that one time before, and it was fun. But at the same time, I was like, "This is the most demasculinizing thing in the world, like for sure." For
And are these
sure, for
Wranglers
sure.
or Levi's? You know, like you got to take that into consideration.
You got that quarter-inch belt loop, you know?
Yeah. Don't want no Lee's jeans in here, dude.
Them shits will rip.
It's like, is that a hernia or is your erection sneaking into your pocket? Yeah. I don't like riding on bitch. So, anyways. Speaking of hide and seeks. I didn't know how to jump into this. I had like 2 clean getaways planned. I did the knife thing. I talked about hiding, and guys were like, no, we're still running with this.
Yes.
And I don't even know how to fucking jump into this.
We're 9 minutes in.
The segue was hidden. I couldn't find it.
That's,
So-
oh man.
Our first segment, though, is something that I feel like we've had to do maybe a lot of lately. I don't know how many like Skype calls y'all are on outside of this, but one of the most important things is you got to make sure that your view in the camera, there's no no junk, no clutter in there, because
Very important.
my room's
Oh,
full
he's-
of random shit. You just can't see any of it. So how do you hide a mess?
No,
Okay.
Seb's smart. I'll say that so many people are seeing that like your career could swing on what is in frame on a webcam. It's crazy. Like you could lose your job if they find out what you do while you're at work. You know?
What you do.
Yeah, like some jobs you're not supposed to have ninja throwing stars in the background. There's other things to work
So
on.
say Cameron
Other
just
jobs
spins
you
the
are.
bike wheels and tries to throw the knives through the spokes.
We all got different jobs. Yeah, honestly, if you could buy that bike with those throwing knives, you're invincible. That's a borderline one man militia. So I don't know what's going on.
So, I just want to say that, cleaning up a mess, I feel like I only ever really do that if people are coming to my house. More specifically, if there is a lady coming to my house, I will try my best to not actually clean the mess, but to just make it look like it's not there.
Yeah, just out of sight,
Which
out
is
of mind.
a fine art. Cleaning is so simple. Hiding is where the real
Yes.
difficulty is.
I
It
love
takes
the
skill.
the space in between the wall and the couch, your closet, the cupboards under the sink. There's just places you can put things. Like I also, keep it minimal. Like it's all about angles. She's not going to be really walking through inspecting your apartment. So if you have
She better not be.
if your kitchen kind of veers off and you can't really see all the way, just put everything on that one side behind the fridge where you
Beautiful.
can't see it.
Keep her out the kitchen.
See, I
Put-
like
shovel
where
your
Michael's
clothes
Say you're a
going with
feminist.
this. I like where Michael's going with this. I'm gonna take it a step further. What you do is you take your ass to the local Lucky, CVS, Walmart, Target, any type of grocery outlet, any place they have trash bags, right? You get yourself a pack of those trash bags, and you stuff like most of the stuff that you're trying to hide into those trash cans, and then leapfrogging off of Michael, you choose the perfect angles to put this trash bag. So even if it does get seen, she doesn't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Like, I'm taking these close to the Goodwill. That's why they're in the trash bag. I'm a good
I
person.
like
I
it.
donate to the needy.
see
I like it. I'm going to double up off of Anthony's idea, and I say go to Walmart and buy a bunch of plastic bins, okay? The big see-through ones. And then you get
Yep.
a ton of those, and you fill all the stuff in those bags. You put it in the bins. You put the lids on. You put them in a stack right next to the door. And then when she sees them, she'd be like, I got a roommate who won't take his things. Ugh, he's been out of here for 2 months already. And then she's like, oh. And then when she leaves, you pour it all back out.
or you just leave it there, because shit in containers stacked up neatly like that
That's
qualifies as clean to a lot of people.
That
Like,
qualifies
that's
as
that's
done.
storage.
you can just
yeah,
stop
that's
there.
Yeah.
I think we
You're
about
just saving
solved
money,
this.
not
the
leaving the
move.
house with it. If you left the house with it, it would start costing money. You keep it in the house,
Yeah.
you save money. This is
I'm a
good
big fan
economics.
of just kicking it all in the closet and shutting the closet doors because there's no way she's gonna.
She's not going to open that closet.
If she's one of those nosy bitches who goes in the closets, you don't want her seeing your trash anyways.
I mean, there's definitely been times where I've been, had a girlfriend that's been over multiple times, and you still kind of hide the mess, but you get a little less and less like worried about it. But
the mess gets bigger and bigger that you're okay with them
the
seeing.
closet was packed full one time. I'm telling you, like everything. And she's like, "Can I borrow one of your T-shirts?" And then just goes in there, and I was like,
Oh, no.
In. She was trying to see if
Oh
you were a
my
psychopath. I'm just gonna throw this out there.
100%.
It
She
went
didn't
like
want a shirt.
slow
She was
motion,
making
like
sure you
she's
didn't kill no
turning the
bitches
handle.
and
shit.
stuff them in the closet.
Then just opens it and stuff just starts coming out. After. And she's like, "Oh my god!"
That's worse than a
think we
dead
were gonna-
body.
Yeah.
If you had a
I
dead
was
body
honest,
in there,
though.
yeah. If you had a dead body in there, she'd be like, "Ooh, he's got like some alluring qualities. People keep coming to him, But like, if you just got trash in there, she's like, "Oh, he's dirty." Like, there's no upside to that.
Yeah. It was
I
sad.
love the things they do to find out if you're crazy. It's so not good. Women do not take the right approaches, and so any women listeners listening right now, I want to abruptly interrupt the episode and just give you a couple tips to stay alive and not choose the dumb path to finding out if guys are serial killers. If you want to find out if a guy is killing girls and stuffing them in their closet, don't go to his fucking closet. That's where he's fucking killing the girls. Okay? Go anywhere but the closet. If you're scared of dudes with closets, find a guy who lives in a very small bodega with no closets. Ha! Can't kill you.
Oh,
Can't
see,
stuff
but
you
that-
in where he don't have. Okay?
Yeah, but the
You
guy
just
who
take
lives
you
in
somewhere
the little,
else.
in the little shack like that's maybe scarier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, there's
This
a
is
whole
just- I
other
don't
set
know
of
if- I don't
rules
know
for
about-
shack engagement. I'm not saying just go blindly walking into a shack. I'm just saying there's ways out. There's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? You don't get murdered in a shack or a field or a closet because there's ways out.
Cameron,
Just
I'm
don't-
asking you a very serious question. Do you have dead people in your closet?
No. April's filled all the closets.
With dead people.
She won't let me look in there. I don't know what the fuck she does in the closets, man. Honestly,
She just
I'm
picks
kinda
your
impressed
outfit
by
out for
this
you
girl's-
every day. She's
Yeah,
like,
this
these
girl's
are the
actually
clothes you're
pretty
going to wear. You're like, yes, okay.
Why are they all smelly and red?
Might have to make a few calls after this recording. You know,
Why
might
is
have
there
to
a
alert some
embalming
people.
fluid on my shirt? Yeah.
Look, somebody better call somebody because my electricity bill went up. I don't like it.
Something's happening in there.
Yes, I don't trust something to happen to somebody.
Something's running.
Okay. You know what? This is a great time to break into our next segment. I think we're all pretty good at hiding messes. I think everybody knows that. Everybody knows the line of sight trick. If the trash in your car doesn't go above the windows, your car is clean. We know these things.
Back seat.
So let's get into. Let's just move right along. Next bit. And this is equally important, especially if your trash is above your windows. Reasons to know the FBI is secretly hunting you. And this is something we waited a long time to go into, and that's our bad, because most of our listeners need this. But we're going to go into some reasons you can know that the FBI is definitely targeting you with a secret raid. Anybody want to kick us off?
If you've ever been on
Um,
WikiLeaks, you're on a list. You're on a list.
Yeah,
They
if
got
you've
you
like
on a list.
downloaded gigabytes of leaked documents, then yeah, you're definitely on a list.
Yeah, if you made any Wikipedia updates about Ryan Reynolds, you're on the list.
If you visit
What?
the wrong Pornhub channel, you're definitely on a list.
If you visit my Pornhub channel, you're on the list.
Yeah, the most fucked up shit all in one spot. I think that
If you went with me to that FBI picnic, you're on the list.
if you're out there like saying, let's say you've got some strong political opinions, and maybe you seem like the type who might be, you might want to act on those opinions in a physical
Oh,
way.
If you've
That
been
that might
LARPing.
get you on a list. But the other
If you've
thing
been
too is
LARPing?
they might do what they did for those people who were going to try to kidnap the governor of Michigan and join you and try to help you.
Yeah.
Then arrest you.
Yeah, don't kidnap Michigan people. That's
Yeah,
one
they'll-
thing to do. Dude, when I found out John
You'll-
Gab was going out there, I was like, dude, be careful. They're straight up kidnapping.
yeah.
Like,
You'll know the FBI is hunting
if you
for
watch-
you if they start hanging out with you.
If you watch
and
any,
harassing you.
if you watch more than 3 conspiracy theory videos on YouTube at once, you're definitely on
Oh,
the
yeah.
list.
if you
They got
mention
you in
Anne
the
Ryan
algorithm.
more than twice on a podcast, list.
You're on a list, but for somebody with bad
Looking at you,
taste in
Sebastian.
books.
Yeah, looking at you, Sebastian.
If you
They're
join,
looking for a new director of the FBI.
if you join the wrong Facebook group, you're definitely on the list.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
putting yourself on the list by joining the Facebook group.
Yeah,
Stay
Facebook
away from the
is
Facebook
the
group.
list. If you're wondering if you're on the list, Facebook's the list. You can check.
So what you do is you
they'll
go on
tell you,
the
actually.
underground forums, on the message boards. That's
Oh,
where all the
do you
real
guys remember-
chatter is.
Do you guys remember this one? Do you remember the what do they call it, Anarchist Cookbook?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
No.
Okay, well, that's actually good. Michael's innocent. I'll describe it, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's something you can actually, I think, get in trouble for. I heard you actually could, and so I always avoided ever having a copy. But basically, it was a book filled with instructions on how to be a dissident citizen. Like, specifically, like guerrilla tactics on your own country, a lot of it. And
Like
some of
kinda
it's
like
more
bombs and
mundane,
shit.
like how to, like, steal internet or TV or phone service for free so that you can use it for whatever need you have or whatever. Some of it might be like ways to like get subsidized food services. Some of it might be how to make a pipe bomb. Like it's all kinds of different stuff. And so the Anarchist Cookbook was not considered for distribution. And I've been told by everybody who's ever talked about it that if you download a copy, they track that and they try and trace you forever after that. But I've seen like people who work for the FBI with like mustard stains on their shirt and stuff like that. So I am in the firm belief that there is no like super eagle eye project that perfectly tracks and hones and knows where everybody's at. So I keep 12 copies in my glove box just in case.
At all
Not the
times.
FBI, man. That's the NSA.
I just
You're
throw
definitely
them
on
out when
their
I drive
list.
past the elementary. I was like, you guys like cooking? 2020 home ec, baby.
You like
Throw it out the
bugs?
window.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Uh,
So basically,
One
that's
thing is
one way
true,
you
they're
can
always
know.
watching.
if you've ever
That's true.
used
They
like,
are always listening.
if you've ever downloaded torrents, I think you're on a list.
You're
I
both
don't
on the
think they
list
really
and have
give a shit.
a computer full of viruses.
Yeah, if you download torrents, also I can see what you're seeing right now on your screen. I'm watching you.
Yeah. All the shit that Cameron uploaded, all the copyright infringement that he cracked.
Yeah.
I think if you've
if
gone
you think
to
your
a,
shit's safe, what's that?
if you go to a bar and you forget to pay your tab when you leave, you're on a list, 100%.
You're super on that list. Like if you're so
Anthony's
on that
face
list,
just
it's
got Anthony's eyes got wide. He's like, "Shit, I'm on a list."
No, I have never ducked a tap. I have never ducked a tap. Fuck no. Do not put
great.
that on
Anthony's
my
like like a rich person trying to win a raffle. He's got his name on the list way too many times.
I only did it
I'm
once.
just stuffing ballot boxes over here, man.
I
Hey,
forgot
They
to
got
can't
pay
do
one
that.
pinatas full of
time.
Can't do
Anthony's
that.
name going on lists. Just
I forgot to pay one time, and I think the reason I forgot is because they never took my card to start a tab, and I
It was just
was
your
gonna
name
pay
on
with my card, and I ordered like a few things, like I had a burger, fries, pitcher of beer, some other stuff. They never took my card, and then we were like playing pool and stuff afterwards. We ate, and they cleared our table, but never brought me check. So I really just like, I feel you got to remind people to pay, because they're not like, I was like a little under the influence, so I wasn't aware, and then I left, and then it wasn't until I got home where I was like, yo, did I pay for my fucking food?
Yo, it is astronomical how many people do pay. If you think how many people are fucked up at a bar at the end of the night, it's like, how does even 10% manage to pay their bills before they leave? It is craziness. I've had so
Well, they
many
never
nights
took my
that, like,
card, man.
I think
kind of feel like it's on
it was
them.
their bad for not bringing you the check. I think.
I
If you had
think
food,
so.
Like they should have brought you a check.
They
afterwards.
didn't take my card initially to start any sort of tab. Like I was
First
at the
red
I
flag.
ate at the bar. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't at like a table. I was literally sitting at the bar.
They thought you were homeless. They're like, oh, that poor man. Don't even tell me.
What the fuck
I
kind of
look
Mickey
that
Mouse
bad,
operation were you at, dude?
You got
What
a
the fuck?
pity meal? I wish I could get pity meals. They never offered to feed me. 'Cause they-
I didn't look that bad, you fucker. Oh, jeez. Oh. That's the first visual finger of the podcast, I think, on this on the YouTube. I've done it in person a couple times.
we're gonna have a blur on our first YouTube. Awesome. Woo woo woo. Okay. We can't tease these people. We're going all deep into how to know if you're getting chased by the FBI. We gotta hook the people up a little bit. We gotta
All
share
right.
them what we've learned over the years. If you are in fact getting hunted by the FBI, which is likely, how do you get away? How do you avoid the FBI?
Listen, when you leave, you got to leave the country. If they're
We're out.
actively looking for you, got to
Oh,
get the
but
fuck
they're
out. of here.
gonna. Oh, man. Okay.
So here's the move. You
No,
know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
I like his way he's starting. I like where he's starting.
Here's the move. You take your ass down to Mexico because everything is cheaper down there and the security slacks. Now, getting there might be a bit of an issue if you don't know the layout, you don't know who to contact. But there are certain places you can go where they will ferry you across the border.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, from Mexico, what you want to do is you want to get the fuck to either China or Russia.
So
'cause,
from Mexico to China or Russia. Okay.
Yes. You want to get on the
Okay.
other side of the planet. Somewhere where, like, extradition
How much
doesn't
does
really...
a flight from Mexico to China or Russia cost this time of year?
Who said anything about a flight? You're not taking a flight there. You're getting on one of those fucking container ships.
Oh, I'm gonna
and,
stow away on a container.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to get a fucking airplane ticket
I was
anywhere.
wondering
The
how
FBI
far
is
away we
looking
were.
for you.
I was wondering how far we were away from poop buckets and one book, but
Yeah,
keep
now
going.
what you got to do to get on that container ship? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like your quality of life on that ship is really dependent on how much you're willing to put the extra effort in.
It's hard to
once
hide
you
a
get to
mess in a
China and
container
Russia, you know what I'm
'cause there's no
saying?
angles.
you're now a foreigner in a new land that is now your new home. Learn the language and safe travels. I just gave you a fucking roadmap on how to get away from the FBI. In doing so, I've put myself on a list now.
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna
safe
say,
into
now
the
we-
hands of the KGB.
Yeah, we closed the loop there.
Okay,
You
I'm
cannot
worried about
hide.
Anthony's. I feel like Anthony is just ready to Snowden any minute, and like we don't know it.
That's the best way to do it. Like,
We have the playbook. We know the rules. I would give it an alternate solution. See, if they're looking for someone like, say, a guy named Cameron Barry, I would just introduce them to Roberto. Hey. And do a little act of camouflage.
Okay, I like this plan.
There's always a
actually.
way out.
Just put on a pair of
If you don't-
sunglasses and you
if you don't-
disappear.
Roberto
got
Cameron.
Ray-Bans.
Roberto. That's the plan.
I live in California. It's believable. Okay, you know how many Robertos there are?
They'll
in
take
California?
one look at your eyes and be like, nope.
Okay, I just want to say, this is purely anecdotal. This isn't like the rule. This might be the exception, but it's my experience. The only time I've actually had an interaction with the FBI, they came in through windows with guns, 2 at a
Okay.
time. Another 2 came through the doorway with guns.
You got raided.
And there was like a commander who was a 5th who didn't have a partner, and he called the shots, and he had a gun too, and they all pointed him at me, and then he said, "Is your name Gabriel?" And I said, "No, my name's Cameron." And then he's like,
Not
"Is your name Gabriel?"
Roberto?
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, he's Gabriel. So if I say Gabriel, they're gonna come right fucking back. I told him I wasn't Gabriel. I can't go back to that name. Jesus Christ. So anyways, they tried to pull guns on me. They thought I was a 6 foot tall Mexican dude named Gabriel, and that was without the glasses. You telling me 18-year-old Cameron can pull off Gabriel, but
America's
33-year-old
finest,
Cameron with glasses
folks.
can't pull off Roberto?
These are the people we're putting in with guns on the
Hey.
streets.
Roberto! Look, I ain't
I-
Mexican, bro. My dad was. Okay? I grew up in
I'm a
Long Beach,
citizen, I
bud.
swear.
Your name's Roberto. I'm just saying, if that doesn't work, get yourself on a container to Russia. For sure,
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
You gotta
That-
Snowden this shit. Snowden is the Frank Gore of people who had to run away from the FBI.
Frank
okay?
Gore?
You just don't stop running. You just keep moving till you in Russia, dog. You
What
just
a
keep moving.
pull.
Don't let those feet stop.
Damn.
What
Bang,
a
bang, bang.
pull.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Here's how I'm
You're
gonna hide
welcome.
from
Save
the FBI. I
that
have to
whole
go
bit
get
right
something.
now.
Okay, while he's getting his
Michael
prop,
is currently hiding from the FBI, is what he's telling
well,
us.
yeah, he's gonna
And
leave right now.
For
Well,
the
well,
listeners,
he's
what
getting
we're
his
left with is
prop.
a spinning chair.
I'm just gonna tell him that I'm Anthony Barrera.
Michael has shown that using nothing but one Adidas cap and some transparent frames,
It's
you
so
can
You know what I'm
be a
saying?
master of disguise.
If you for those
Even the
of you
CIA
watching,
couldn't crack that.
listen, for those of you listening to the audio, we should fucking clarify this. All Michael just did was he just went and he put on some glasses, and I swear to God, if you watch the video right now, if you just step back from your screen a little bit,
You can't tell
it's
who's
real,
who.
It's really close. guys.
You can't tell who is who
The
right
only
now.
difference, it looks like Anthony if he's trying to hide that he's watching porn. That's like the only difference.
This is like when they get a white guy to play Anthony in the movie about our lives.
Yeah, this is whitewashed Anthony Barrera right now.
This is Jake Gyllenhaal playing Anthony Barrera in the demographic.
This is light-skinned Baphomet.
Yeah, and then Cameron will do some super distasteful brown face.
Where's my buddy Roberto?
As Roberto.
Well,
Hey, ¿qué pasó, amigo? Hey,
Hey!
you wanna go down to Salinas? Bang, bang.
Oh, hold on. I have to go like this, so it looks like I have no neck. Now I'm
oh
Anthony.
come on.
Do you not see what? What is this?
It's just your chin,
Your
bro.
beard has gotten bigger in quarantine. It's actually hiding more of your neck. So if you want to expose the neck more, I think just get rid of the beard.
It's actually
need
the
a
reason
jewel.
for the V-necks. I have to prove that there is, in fact, I got a good.
That's why he wears a
40-inch
V-neck.
neck.
The V-necks are gonna get deeper as the beard gets longer. Pretty soon he's gonna be wearing halter tops. He's got a ZZ Top beard.
I'm gonna start getting
this
chest
is-
tattoos that peek through the V-neck so that I look like a
Yeah.
Russian mob boss, dude.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Dude, chest tattoos
So-
are dope, but they hurt. I don't like it. They hurt.
Well, y'all are
So
fucking
Michael
around
just
with-
cosplayed Anthony for like a good 2 minutes.
Hey, for reals, this dude's gonna put tickets on your license for real because he could do that real quick. It took him
Yeah.
like 2 seconds. That was
Yeah.
not bad.
I'll just lie about being 6 feet.
I'll say this: at least I didn't put heat on my friends.
I just thought it was funny because we're both wearing black shirts. I was like, they all look just like him if I do
me
this.
see
You
if I can
pulled it off
pull
so
this
good
off.
too. You pulled it off so good too.
All right, listen. While y'all
Seven.
are fucking around, playing dress up with your disguises, and trying to flee to Mexico or whatever, I've got my getaway from the FBI right here.
Oh,
All you do,
shit!
all you do,
Holy
Sebastian wins. Sebastian wins, dude.
this is the
Oh,
thumbnail,
it's the
by the
fucking
way,
greatest
right
thing
here.
ever,
This is
dude.
the thumbnail. And all you
Oh,
gotta
dude, I'm
do-
crying and I'm sweating right now. Oh my god.
I know.
listen,
So many fluids are just coming out. Ugh.
listen. All you gotta do is you gotta, take over a wildlife refuge in Oregon or whatever the fuck
Oh
those
my
guys did. Get into a standoff, maybe kill like 2 or 3 of them, and
Just a couple.
they're probably gonna like let you go. They're just gonna be like, well, fuck it, it's not worth it at this point. Like we're not gonna mess with this guy. He just wants to dick
Holy
around. Like we're not.
shit,
he's
bro.
not a real threat.
Just wants to dick around. He's like,
Constitutional rights.
Yeah,
Gun
absolutely.
Make it about a piece of paper.
Oh,
you
my
hit him with
God.
the "I didn't know I couldn't do that." That works every time for white guys.
If you can pull off a sovereign citizen, that's the hat trick.
I didn't know I couldn't do that, and get off my property before I shoot you. It's very simple.
That's like Bill
Yeah.
Belichick's favorite line, dude. Bill Belichick, that's what he used for Spygate. That's what he used for everything. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
That was his
Now
safe
get off
word
my
in
property.
foreplay. For any S&M stuff.
All right.
Oh my god.
What a rowdy episode it's been.
This episode got very rowdy. This episode got rowdier than I thought.
Sebastian
I
pulled
had
out the
dreamed-
burner,
Dude, I dreamed about being the person to pull a gun on the podcast first, and I was gonna wait till we were gonna do it live. And God damn it, Sebastian just could not keep it in his pants. Pistola.
Definitely clipping that. That's definitely the clip, right?
Well,
I,
I'm gonna do
I,
my takeaway.
I actually don't keep it in my pants because it's really hard to get a concealed carry permit in California. Not in Texas though.
Yeah.
Texas, they give you one when you get your fucking driver's license.
Oh, you're gonna continue this, Michael? You're gonna continue this fucking charade?
You know what I'm saying?
We should give him a nickname like White Baphomet. And he laughs in displeasure.
That's rough. That's challenging.
I feel like I've just been disrespected most of this episode, honestly.
Well, I can't help it that you started gay bashing right before the episode started. Okay.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I can't
Let's
be honest. I can't
backtrack
speak
the
my
fuck.
true self.
You're
Jesus
the one
Christ.
who's gay bashing. Hold the fuck up!
Nobody. There was no.
Don't try to. We're in minute 32.
No.
There's fucking nobody listening. It's fine. It's fine. No one is gay bashing.
Oh, I love it.
Congratulations, Cameron. You just got both of us canceled.
No, we're both on the list again. Yeah. What you got? What you got for takeaways, Sam? Gunslinger, desperado.
Oh, jeez. Well, I think that we've definitely established that we're all on a watch list now. If we weren't at the beginning of the episode, we all are now.
We hit all the buttons.
and,
We hit every button.
I would just like to send one quick message to the feds: fuck around and find out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is where we cut. That is for sure. I've never had to say a cut for somebody before, but you're going to want that cut.
Damn, Seb's feeling bold today, dude.
Seth must have ran
around.
over a postal worker this morning. He's like
Find
already
out.
locked in or something.
going to go ahead and say my takeaway is that I was 100% not gay bashing before the episode. Just going to put that out there real quick. Second of all, Michael's dress-up cosplay of me isn't even that fire.
Anthony, it's the exact same outfit that you're wearing.
If he just puts a corner on his shirt, he's dare dog.
Right, like Michael's.
You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
watch the YouTube. If you're listening, you gotta check the YouTube later.
Please.
It's your boy Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very visual episode. A lot of sight gags.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, for real. Oh, this one was
The
made for
Roberto
YouTube.
gag was also pretty trash. You can't just put on sunglasses and claim to be a different person. That's not how humans work.
You ain't never talked to a racist cop, dog.
That's it for me, dude. That's it for the episode.
I'd like to
I don't
say
even know
that
anymore, dude.
I'd like to say that my
You ain't black,
disguise.
Anthony.
Jesus Christ. I'd like to. My takeaway from this episode is that the fact that I was able to look like Anthony in less than 10 seconds is pretty impressive. So I think that, you know, if anybody's gonna hide from the FBI, it's gonna be your boy Anthony, not him, but me. Also, I had to hide a mess last night, so I think I handled it pretty well. And that's it.
Nice. Look, and this is just speaking for me, but if I was a friend of Roberto's in similar circumstances, I'd probably feel the same way. I'm glad I didn't fuck around with Seb up until this point, because I did not know how he rolled like that. And also,
You did
I'm
call
glad
him
I'm the only
anemic.
person- Hey, that was actually real. I'm trying to get this man some medical help. What have you done for Seb's life? Jesus Christ. Also, a good point to bring up, I'm the only person who's given Seb a designer leather jacket. So if y'all need to figure out whose fucking side you on, really, thanks.
Hey, Cameron,
And,
by the
Don't
way,
try Seb.
that gun fits great in that jacket.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about, baby girl? Like, we on Team Seb all the way. Like, we've been there. So I just want to make sure that's clear and present, first off. And then after that, like Ray Charles, I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. Yeah.
Damn.
First time we've done sight gags. So I figure, why not mess with Rach? Oh, now that's sad. I
Yeah,
get it
no.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
and that's
Roberto.
it.
Go read a
Peace
book.
out.
Stay hydrated.
Take it easy, baby girls.
Stay strapped.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the episode. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Cowboy Rowdy Podcast, also on Facebook and YouTube at The Cowboy Rowdy Podcast.
Check me out on Facebook and Instagram at KMBZ.Berry and see me on YouTube at CV Comedy. I'm just a little Indian kid who makes funny videos in his room.
You can follow me at The Ghost of Anthony on Instagram and at Young Baphomet on Twitter.
And follow me, Sebastian, on Instagram at Seinfeld.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _mbooth.